Good morning, everyone. My name is Julius Mevin, and with me are my teammates Safwan and Khairul. Today, we are going to present about gas metal arc welding and gas tungsten arc welding, or more commonly known as GMAW and GTAW. Welding is one of the most important processes in mechanical engineering. It used to join two or more pieces of metal by applying heat. Sometimes, with a filler material, there are many types of arc welding, but in this presentation, I will focus on two, GMAW and GTAW. Both are modern welding methods that use sheathing gas to protect the molten weld wool from contamination. Let's start with GMAW, which is also known as MIG welding. This process uses a consumable wire electrode that continuously feeds through the welding gun. The arc is formed between the wire and the workpiece, making both are forming the weld. The shedding gas, usually argon or carbon dioxide, protect the weld from air contamination. GMAW equipment includes a power source, wire feeder, welding torch, and gas cylinder. GMAW usually use direct current or DC. The most common polarity is DC-EP, which means direct current electrode positive. This gives deeper penetration and a more stable arc. For thinner material, DCEN may be used to reduce heat and avoid burn through. Now, let's move on to gas tungsten arc welding, or GTAW, also known as TIG welding. In this process, the electrode is made of tungsten, which does not melt during welding. A filler rod can be added by hand if need. The main components are the power source, torch, tungsten electrode, and sheathing gas, usually pure argon or helium. GTAW produce a very clean and high quality weld.
Hello, my name is Safwan Birohazat. I will continue this presentation. Okay. Gtaw, GTAW current and polarity. Gtaw can use either AC or DC current. For most steels, we use DCEN, which give deep penetration. For aluminum or magnesium, we use AC, which helps remove the outside layer from the surface. The choice of current and polarity directly affect weld quality and appearance. Next, we see the comparison between GMAW and GTAW. Here's quick comparison between both processes. GMAW use a consumable wire electrode, while Gtaw use a non-consumable tungsten electrode. GMAW is faster and easier to learn, but the weld quality is slightly lower. Gtaw is slower and needs more skill, but it gives excellent and precise result. In industry, GMAW is used for automotive and general fabrication, while Gtaw is preferred for aerospace and thin material. Okay, we go to welding defect and prevention. No matter how skilled the welder is, defect can still occur. Common defects include porosity, cracks, incomplete fusion, and undercut. To prevent this, we must ensure clean surface before welding, use the correct current, and travel speed and maintain proper gas flow. Good joint design and correct technique are also important for a strong, defect-free weld.
Hello, I'm Khairul, the last presenter in our group. Next, let's talk about welding distortion, the unwanted bending or warping of metal after welding. The main types are longitudinal, transverse, angular, and buckling distortion. To minimize distortion, we can use clamps or jigs, control the heat input, use the backstep welding method, and preheat thick materials before welding. These techniques help keep the final shape accurate and neat. To summarize, GMAW is fast and efficient while Gtaw gives the best precision and appearance. Both processes have their own advantages and applications. By understanding defects and distortion, we can produce high-quality welds safely and efficiently. Continuous learning and information management are essential for success in welding technology. For the references, these are the references we use in preparing our presentation, including notes from Workshop Technology, the McGraw-Hill Handbook, and the lecturer slides on gas welding. That's all from us. Thank you for listening.